Okay, here to do a review of Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, episode 12. So, I just got the word, because I was busy with Christmas, that this is going to be it. This is the last two episodes. They decided to release them at once. So I was like, what? What the hell's going on here? But, yeah, like they released a whole promotional video showing that we're not going to be getting another Bleach episode until July of 2023. So, I'm going to do a separate reaction to that video, and this is going to be two separate reviews, one for 12, one for 13, because why not space them out? They're both separate episodes. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the review. So this episode basically covers the holification of Ichigo's mom because she absorbed some of that visor from the last episode that looks like Ichigo's visor, which now we know why, because the mom basically absorbed it. And in order to save her life, so she's completely holified through holification, Urahara basically shows up and helps out Ichigo's dad and Ishida's dad, who still wants to marry her, which, poor guy, he gets cucked this episode. But in the end, he gets to, bang his hot maid and have Uryū. He basically, Urahara basically saves Ichigo's mom. Basically, he basically explains through this complicated process that Ichigo's dad, Ishin, has to take on some human characteristics and almost risk giving up all his powers and everything, as far as I understand it, in order to counter her holification. And at first Uryū's dad, there's no way he's gonna do that. My bride to be, she's gonna die. And then Ichigo's dad's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. She saved my life. I can't live with myself unless I do it. So he decides to sacrifice, or potentially sacrifice himself, to make this happen. And in the end, he gets to keep his powers, so it all kind of works out, which he lies about because he didn't want everybody to know he still has powers. And we get this epic scene here. Now, they left out some stuff in the manga. It's a little bit more graphic, but basically he comes here, he saves her, and we get to see him do. I think there's a shot here. Well, I guess I didn't have it up, but there's a shot where he does the Getsuka Tensho, which was pretty epic. Getting to see Ichigo's dad do the Gensuka, that was cool. I really like seeing that. And then, we get this flashback of, how did Ichigo's mom die? Because I was always wondering, how did Grant Fisher defeat her if she was a Quincy? And he explains, yeah, there's no way. Your mom would have easily killed the Grant Fisher. But he tells Ichigo she lost her powers because Yu Habak basically deemed that she wasn't worthy, took away her powers, also took away Uryū's mom's powers, which this basically sets up the coming episodes in this arc of the confrontation between Ichigo, Uryū, and Bak, and which is that's cool to see. It's a good setup, and there's a shot of Uryū's mom, who's the maid, who was assigned to look after Uryū's father since he was a boy. And I mean, this is kind of a common theme in a lot of Japanese anime of the young masters hooking up with their maids, which basically is what happened. They end up hooking up. Uryū's dad gets it on with the maid, so I guess he loses Masaki, Ichigo's mom, but he gets the hot maid, and he has Uryū, so there's that. So yeah, this was my review of episode 12. It was great, giving us more of the backstory that we didn't get before, especially if you haven't read the manga. Ooh, this is a doozy. You're getting a lot of information this episode about Ichigo's parents, Uryū's dad, Uryū's mom. There's a lot to go on here at the lore. So yeah, this was a very good episode in terms of giving you information. Not a lot of action, but a lot of good information. We got this epic shot here too of just Ichigo's dad looking like a badass, cutting this hollow in half like he's Kenpachi or something. So yeah, I'm gonna have episode 13 review out later. I want to space this out because we're not gonna be getting episode 14 till July, which is just insane to me. And I'll also be reviewing that trailer for episode 14 and going over about it being that long until we get the next episode, which is just insane to me because I was really enjoying reviewing these episodes weekly. But just as my review for 12, I'll have 13 out sometime shortly. And wherever you are, have a great day, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.